All right, Jalen, obviously, you didn't run the 40, you ran the 40 at the Combine. What do you think you showed today?
I think, just being able to come out here, obviously didn't have to do the vert or any of these drills on the field, but, just trying to come out here and, just show the coach that I can do it. It's just kind of a thing where, I can do it. It's not that I just don't want to. And then, obviously, you catching the ball, running routes, crisp routes, catching the ball one time. Obviously, the deep route, seeing, I can run deep routes. I ran a little zig route too, and then a couple of digs. So I think just the versatility of my route tree, I think obviously expanded more, from my freshman year to now. So I feel, just way more comfortable running routes now, and it's just like, second nature to me now.
Do you feel like that more and more teams are starting to pick up even more interest in you, especially in recent weeks, that you're starting to generate a lot more buzz?
I think so, yeah. Obviously, coming from Fresno State, there's sometimes you will get overlooked. But obviously, we have big games here. Obviously, we have talent here. So I think, being able to just showcase, my talent. Obviously, my speed was a big thing that, the scouts thought I was going to run a 4.5. So I was kind of just like laughing because I knew I was never going to run a 4.5. So I think just coming out here, showcasing my speed, showcasing my, the way I can catch the ball, run routes, and be consistent about doing it. I think that was definitely one of my main goals.
Any specific teams talk to you more than others?
I don't know if I can say it, but a few teams, I talk to mostly every team now. So, very, very good conversations, especially when we start talking about football. That's probably the best part of it.
How good did it feel to catch that 50-yard bomb here, maybe the last throw you ever catch from Jake Cannon?
Man, I kind of had to take it in a little bit, knowing that we might not be able to catch, passes, throw and catch passes with him. But hopefully we get drafted to the same team, so we'll be able to, do a part two of Devontae and Derek.
What do you look for in an NFL team? I mean, do you look more like at the offensive fit, maybe like connection with the head coach and also the receiver as well?
I think with me, it's kind of like I want to really go, just have the opportunity to play anywhere. Obviously, being able to showcase what my talents in any offense in the NFL, I think that's definitely something that I would do. So I don't have like a set place where I want to go, but obviously, I've always wanted to kind of, growing up, you look at Tom Brady and Rodgers. One of them was not in the league no more, one is, so hopefully I'm able to play with Aaron Rodgers.
Even if it's Jets, I mean, it's still kind of up in the air.
I just always wanted to play with him. Him and Patrick Mahomes, those are two quarterbacks that I wanted to play for.
Have you talked at all with Devontae or reached out to him during this process?
Not during this process, no, I have not.
But in the past, has he given you any advice or anything?
No, I think, just having conversation with Jake, obviously, him and stuff like that. Obviously, having mutual, friends with Devontae, Coach Mata, that was definitely somebody, I really talked to. We're like, best friends. So it's kind of through like, mutual friends.
How seriously are you taking the special teams? I know I saw you fielding punts. Is that something that you're really trying to hone in on ahead of draft day?
Definitely. I think, anywhere I can help the team. Obviously, if it's catching punts, I'll go out there catching 100 punts a day. So, obviously, being able to come out here, I didn't really field any punts in games, throughout my career, but obviously I did it in high school. I've done it, during the East-West, that whole week I was there. So, I definitely have a feel for it. Definitely fun catching punts.
What's fun about it?
You can score touchdowns no matter, just got to make people miss. And that's definitely something I do, make people miss in open space. And obviously, I trust my speed as much as anybody in the NFL does.
Last question for me, how much do you think playing for Jeff Tedford really prepared you for this moment and going off to the league, especially with the litany of receivers he's produced?
Yeah, definitely. I think, being able to play for Coach Tedford definitely helped me grow up, not only, as a man, but as, a football player. Being able to understand the game of football, the ins and outs, understand the preparation it takes to be the best that you can. And I feel like, every day, every week that we had to prepare for, an appointment on Saturday, I think just the professional way, the business-like mentality that he instilled in all of us was definitely something that I'll carry on forever.
Describe the nerves, Jalen, playing a big game in Bulldog Stadium versus this setting today.
Man, there's nothing like the Red Wave. I think, seeing it firsthand, growing up, and actually playing here, it's two different feelings, obviously, because, you're not out there playing when you're just watching. But when you come down that ramp and you hear everybody roaring, screaming, when score your touchdown in this end zone, especially you got the fans right here, you got the student section, family section right here. So, it's just very surreal, being able to just be able to grow up, watch that dream of playing here, and actually being able to do it. It's definitely, a very fun experience and definitely blessed.
And how does it compare to something like this today?
Yeah, there's no comparison. I think out here, I wouldn't say it was dead out here. There was a lot of, excitement, but when you have that crowd here, 35,000 people, it's a different feeling.
Just as nervous though? Just as nervous, or?
I think today, because the scouts are out here, you got to be a little bit more perfect. But definitely, out here, I don't think it's as nervous as actually playing.
Does doing what you did at the combine take some of the weight off your shoulders on a day like this?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously the 40, I never really trained for a 40 up until this past year. So thank God I don't have to train for a 40 ever again in my life. So that's probably the most stress relieving thing that's happened to me so far.